Anita from Department of CSE. Today I am going to discuss a small topic or the subject cloud service management. The topic is cloud deployment models. There are four types of clouds, namely private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and the last one is the community cloud. Okay. The next slide shows the pictorial representation for a four clouds: private cloud, public cloud, community cloud, and hybrid cloud. Now let's go deeply into private cloud. What do you mean by a private cloud? It is accessible within the organization. That is, it's one-on-one environment for a single user. There is no need to share your hardware with anyone else. Okay. Here we can say there's an internal cloud or a corporate cloud because the ability to access the system and services are within the border or within the organization itself. Okay. The cloud platform is implemented on cloud secure environment. That is, they are more firewall is built over in the organization. Okay. This provides the more security. This will provide the more security. Here the cloud service providers are maintained within the organization or by the third party. Next slide shows the pictorial representation for a private cloud. Here there is a two types of private cloud. One is the on-premise private cloud and the other one is the external hosted private cloud. In the on-premise private cloud, the cloud providers are present within the organization. This model shows a client-server model. That is, both cloud provider and cloud users are within the organization itself. The next is the externally. Here, the cloud provider is the third party. They provide the clouds for the specific organization itself. Right. Next slide shows the advantages and disadvantages of the private cloud. Here it provides the very high security. That is, the sensitive information doesn't go outside the organization because the users of the concerned organization only using that information. So it will not go outside the organization, and moreover, the data privacy is also there because only authorized people for a particular organization can access that data. More customizable because the user needs the solution for a problem what they need. Okay. They can customize the problem, and the reliability also improved. What are the disadvantages? Here it is. It is a high cost to implement because we have to maintain it inside an organization. Implementing those is very high costly. Expert is required because while we are implementing cloud provider inside the organization, there is a need for particular experts for to maintain their activities. Okay. And the operations are very restricted operation only because the large range has been only a small client's area is allowed. That way, restricted area of operation over there. Next slide explains the public cloud. What do you mean by a public cloud? This is what we can say is it is open to all. But public cloud is open to all. Anybody to access the system and services. Um, Here we can pay as per the use for the services. And the main difference between public and private cloud is the public cloud is always maintained by a third party. That is, the cloud service providers are the third parties. Then important concept here is multi-tenancy. The fundamental characteristic of public cloud is multi-tenancy. What do you mean by multi-tenancy? Means a user um, can user using a particular resource returns the resources to the cloud provider itself, and the other user can make use of that particular resource at the same time. This is the main characteristics of the main characteristics of the public cloud. Right. Here here example for this public cloud is that Google Mail. We can use a 15 GB of mail storage till 15 GB. If you need to for using if you want to need to store more than 15 GB, you can pay and use for that. Okay. That is as per pay as per your use for the services. This picture shows the public cloud. Okay. An enterprise can use the cloud public cloud, a user at the same time can use it, and an enterprise queue use the same cloud at the same time. The next slide shows the advantages and disadvantages. Here, um, here it is a highly scalability, right? Your highly scalability, high scalability tells you that you can fulfill the company needs on demand at any time. Next, what will be a cost reduction? Here, the entire infrastructure is maintained by the cloud service provider. So, you no need to no need to set up an infrastructure for that. Okay, and then maintenance cost, everything is reduced. Then flexibility, we can use any time at any cost at any time. And then disaster recovery means here we need not to worry about the storage space where you are and where backup details, that these details should be maintained by the third party, that is the cloud provider itself. What are the disadvantages over the public cloud? When we comparing with the private cloud, here the data control is very minimal. Okay, because the same resource, the same data is used by the everyone. Okay, public cloud is less secure, so that there is no guarantee for a high level of security. And at the same time, we don't have privacy and security over the data also, and limited visibility and unpredictable cost, and we don't know how much we are going to spend for that at the time. Okay, next we are moving to hybrid cloud. What do you mean by a hybrid cloud? Here, combining both the private cloud and the public cloud is the we can say that is a hybrid cloud. That is by bridging the private and public worlds with a layer of software. Okay, gives the that will give the high solution for that. Okay, the heterogeneous means combining the different types of cloud together. Okay, where and why we need a hybrid cloud? Here, the drawback of private deployment is an inability to scale on demand and efficiently address at the peak loads. These were the drawbacks of private deployment. So we are moving to hybrid cloud. Okay. Um, Here, why we are going, organization can move data and application between different clouds using a combination of two or more deployment methods depending on their needs. Okay, we can move to the next slide. That is the pictorial representation for a hybrid cloud. Here, here both the private cloud and the public cloud makes a hybrid cloud. Now let's go to the advantages and disadvantages. What is the advantages? Here, public here the cost is minimal because public clouds provide the scalability. You only be responsible for paying the extra capacity. Okay, we're going to pay only for extra capacity if you require it. Okay, then speed, you get a speed because we are using a private cloud. What do you security here is data is properly separated, that is the chance of data theft by attackers are considerably reduced. Okay, now let's see what are the disadvantages of using the hybrid cloud. Here it is a difficult to manage the access levels because it is a combination of both private cloud and public cloud. So the access levels are different. So the security is needed. Okay, and the data transmission in hybrid cloud takes to the public cloud. So it will take more time. Okay, and moreover, managing the hybrid cloud is more difficult because you have to implement both the clouds, public cloud and private cloud. So you have to overcome those difficulties. So only you can manage the hybrid cloud, right? Now this slide shows the comparative study of private cloud, public cloud, and the hybrid cloud, right? Now let's move on to community cloud. What do you mean by a community cloud, right? This is created by integrating the service of a different cloud to address the specific need of an industry, a community, or a business sector. Okay, that means it allows systems and services to be accessible by a by a group of organization. It is a distributed system that is created by integrating the service of a different clouds, okay, to address the specific need of a community. Okay. Now the next slide shows the pictorial representation of a community cloud. Here the enterprise PQR. Those three enterprises are the different enterprises using the same services. Okay. Here same services that is provided by the cloud service provider. Now let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of using this hybrid cloud. Okay, it is cost effective because the cloud is cloud is used by the multiple companies, right? Multiple organizations and or multiple communities. Okay, adaptable and it is scalable. Okay, we can use wherever we can the place where we are using is not what to say, it is not wanted, that is whenever we need, whenever we want to log in, we can use it. Here next advantage is share cloud resources, infrastructure and other capabilities between the enterprise, that is it allows you to share resources, infrastructure, etc. Okay, here the collaboration and data sharing is suitable for hybrid clouds, right? What are the disadvantages? See, what are the disadvantages? Not all business should use this community cloud because the same resources is to be used by same services is to be used by more or two or three organizations. So we cannot implement all community cloud. Okay. Next, gradual adoption of data is needed. Okay. Only limited scalability because community less scalable as many organizations share the same resource according to their collaborative interest. Next, it is a challenging for a corporation to share the duties because an organization B want to save some secret data, that is it will not show to other organizations. But if you use a public cloud over here, that is a combination of that is the combination services, we can, the other organization can take that data. Okay, so that the sharing that information will be a very dangerous for the organization which is sharing. Okay, next, where we can use this hybrid cloud, we can use it in the media industry, healthcare industry, the energy core industry and scientific research. And finally we come to the topic multi cloud. What do you mean by a multi cloud? Multi cloud computing service is services from a different provider, that is it taking the services from the different providers, right? It is similar to hybrid cloud deployment approach, which is a combination of which combines the public and private cloud. Okay, here instead of merging public and private cloud, here what they doing is it uses the many public clouds. Okay, many public clouds. This allows the organization to take the advantage of different features and capabilities over the different cloud providers, right? Okay, let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages. Here advantages is that you can mix and match the best features of each cloud provider services to suit the different service providers to suit the demands of your apps, workloads and business by choosing the different cloud producers, right? Next one is cost effectiveness. Here since we are using the combinations of multiple clouds, the cost of implementing the private cloud is totally reduced. When comparing with the private cloud, it will be the cost will be reduced. Okay, improved performance, increases security, increased security. These were the advantages over the multi cloud. Then what are the disadvantages? It is very complex. The combination of many clouds make the system complex, and at that time bottlenecks may occur. Okay, then there is also a security issue will be also there. Due to the complex structure, there may be a loopholes to which the hacker can take the advantage, hence makes the data insecure. Increased cost. Since we are combining more clouds, implementing those clouds will be increased of cost. Then limited interoperability because sometimes we are using a private cloud. The interoperability will be also a great disadvantages for using this multi-cloud. Okay, and then thanks for the time sharing and watching my video. Thank you.